Dang, Julia, you were quick. Yes, Fez time. Good morning, everyone. Hello, salutations. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I was like, you know what? We've got some puzzles to solve today, so I might as well start, whether or not it's early. An alert popped up as you were watching another stream. Oh, you were prepared. All right, I got to tweet this out. All right. Got my controller. I've got my temporary mouse because my real mouse broke and I still have not been able to fix it. I have another part printing right now. We are 187.5% complete with 15 hours and 46 minutes on the clock. We have a bunch of sticky notes, which currently mean close to nothing to me. And a couple of pictures on my phone. Help? Is there help in this? Game settings? Is there help, please? Oh, I could turn off pause on lost focused. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. No, I have had no epiphanies while off stream. Unfortunately, I haven't had much time to sit and think about it. I did try to a little bit yesterday, but today I was just so busy. Hold on, I gotta delete photos off my phone so that way I can see these pictures that I'm missing. Okay. You know what, Julia? I sent you these pictures, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to open those up. Julia? We're going to look at this one. This one. This one. This one. And this one. And we are going to turn this on. And we're going to look at them all together. It's going to take a second, but we will get all of them together. This one's a little less important. Those are my notes. Okay. So we have all of these. I feel like I need some music. 1 second. Spotify. Fez. We're gonna straight up just get the Fez soundtrack here. Okay. So, all of these pictures are relevant. They're things I need to know. Hey, Gina, how are you? It's good to see you. You're about to watch me pull my hair out over some puzzles, so I hope you're excited. I'm tired, but I'm doing well. I'm very excited to hopefully try and crack the puzzle that is Fez. I'll throw that in the middle. So we have all my notes. We have everything that I need right here. Oh, yeah? How is that going for you? Do you need any help with anything? Anything I can give you a hand? All right, you'll be listening. There will be some silence. There might be some groaning, the occasional scream, and you might hear something thump a desk. And it's probably my head, just for the record. Okay. Context is important. Always important. Okay. So, Julia. That's you. These pictures contain all the information that I need to know to figure out the last few puzzles. Is that understanding of mine correct? You're good on the Discord stuff? All right, awesome. If you need any help, you let me know. I'd be happy to give you a hand. Okay. Let's start in the top left. Is it specifically this board that is filled with information, or is this relevant information too? Is this paper? Correct. The left is not relevant. Okay, so it's just this. I don't need to worry about this. That is good for my brain to know. So, in looking at this, last time, I had deduced that it is the cube that Dot referred to as the number cube. From my understanding, it would essentially be 1 through 6. Just based off of a standard D6, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the order would be this here. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 5's there, and 6. Would that assumption be correct? No. Can you remind me what it was that Dot said about that specific cube? Okay, so she did say it was about numbers, but what I said about it being 1 through 6 is not correct. Do I just have the order wrong? No. Okay. So it has something to do with numbers. But it is not specifically 1 through 6. Is there a context clue that I'm missing, or am I supposed to be making a logical assumption leap in my brain? I am missing the context clues, but they are all in front of me. Okay. Okay. Is this portrait of the Squid Man with the cow relevant? This is relevant. Is this referencing a location? Because I feel like I've seen this location, and this is supposed to be a building that I go into. No, it is not a location, but it is relevant. Okay, so that's relevant. That is not relevant. These, I assume, are also clearly relevant, and this is relevant. All of those are the important pieces of information that I have that should crack this case wide open. All right, so let's look at similarities. I think you have one more photo of a wall in a different room that can help if you want that picture. It's what triggered your understanding. Why don't you tell me, if you remember. If you don't remember, then you can just give it to me. But do you remember which or where this wall is? I've been there and I've seen it. Okay. So there's a wall somewhere. I kind of want to go see it. I kind of want to travel there as part of this journey. Okay, thank you. We'll tuck this one up here. Can I pull up the map? Absolutely. For you, 100%. Anything. All right, let's pause that music. It's getting a little intense. You look back and you feel like nothing has changed? Very little has changed. I have not discovered much. Hey, Shadow, welcome. You have missed nothing but brainstorming. Check the neon lighted area. This one here? This neon lighted area? Upper right. This one. Oh, that's another classroom, isn't it? Okay, neon lighted area, classroom. I had a feeling that I might have been missing a classroom. All right, is there... Okay, so I need... Right? Am I looking at the right? No. Okay, so I just need to go down. Anyway, how are you doing tonight, Shadow? Hanging in there? Oh, that's probably why. There you go, it should be better now. That's not where I meant to go. But I do need to go down. Hey, Waddles. You have not missed much. I sat here and stared at my notes for like the first, I don't know, 10 minutes? Okay. All right, let's walk back here. All right. So this wall has a lot of information, apparently. We're going to take a quick snapshot-a-roo. And right off the bat, I am noticing some fun-looking stuff. Oh no, what happened earlier today, Shadow? So, this sideways C, if I'm reading that right, should be up. left, right trigger, jump, left trigger, right, jump, and down. Then the U. Oh wait, the U is the same thing. Debating on your urge to go back into Elden Ring or play Castle Crashers? I mean, both games will be there later. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. That doesn't sound like fun. Okay. So, these are all the same thing. When the U is up, they're all smushed together. When the U is sideways, they're pulled apart. And then when the L with the dot, they're appropriately sized. Bonk. Original. Okay. So based on the orientation of a symbol determines what does that determine? Does that determine the way I read it? Yeah, rhetorical. So I guess I'm having difficulty understanding the correlation of the symbols to the methods. Because, like, up U is all together. Right facing U is pulled apart. And L is oriented left to right horizontally instead of vertically. Okay. So, if I look at this one and this one, an open square, I'm assuming means dot, an upward facing U, or I guess a U means dash. A C is a square, and then the L shape is two squares overlapping. Think. Why does that make a difference? Why does the orientation make a difference? How does it make a difference? What is the difference? What is the difference? Oh, I appreciate it, Gina. Thank you. I hope I wasn't a bother of any kind. Oh, hi, Lauren. Okay. That's good to know. That is good to know. Okay. Oh yeah, it's over here. Oh, okay, good. Good golly gosh. It's a lot more comforting to know that other people who I more than likely have no sort of interaction with also agree. No stress, no stress. Okay. So when the U is up, they're smushed together. What does smushed together mean? Does that have any correlation? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. It's, you know, it's all a game. It's all in fun anyway, but I appreciate it. Why does this make a difference? Because I can read this either way, and it does not change. My upper right screen looks like Tetris pieces. I mean, they basically are Tetris pieces. All I'm missing are the really long Tetris pieces, which are kind of these, but they've never been part of the equation. So again, why does the orientation make a difference? Why is this necessary? Because I can read this. I understand what this is. This breaks it apart and this flips it horizontal, but why? And like, it makes me question what the purpose of this is. If it's... Your brain would not work in this game. It's tough. These puzzles are super complex. They're very just mind-boggling. All right, tiny hat it is. And then that begs the question of this. What does this mean? I know in the boiler room, I have notes correlating to each other as well. The N is left, the right, or the C is right trigger, U is up, that L thing with the dot but facing to the left is to the right. A backward C is jump. Hey, Lawful. I almost forgot about that. I'm so sorry. The equal sign is left trigger, and then the face is T. Or T is down. We don't have the face here. Wait, do we? Oh, maybe it's on the other side because I forgot to rotate it. There's the face. Okay, so we do have the face. So all of... No, not all of these. All of these are the same. All of these are the same. That cube layout is also the same. North and South Pole. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, let's look at these a little bit more. So I don't know. I don't understand the connection between all of these. Why does this orientation matter? What does this symbol mean? Is this saying I need to read it from right to left? Because, like, these start over the first one, and this one's over this one? But why? Why would that be the thing? That doesn't solve anything for me. That doesn't tell me what these symbols mean. But why? And like, I've seen bits and pieces of like these symbols. And these are so prevalent. Like, they're everywhere. They're part of the language. They're flipped. They're doing all sorts of stuff. And I don't know what it means. I don't feel like I have any clue into how it correlates to a language or a code. Like, why is this symbol over this, whereas these symbols are over the other one? Why isn't it over here? In the same place as these other ones would be. Shadow, the reason why your hints were getting deleted is because I wasn't asking for hints, and giving me a hint when I'm not asking for a hint is bordering on that spoilery bit. That's why they keep getting deleted, because I want to try and figure it out. I want to try and see what the breakthrough moment is. Trying to better understand the abstract thought of Fez. I apologize if it's not entertaining for you to watch me sit here and stroke my beard and think and mumble aloud to myself. But this is part of the game for me. This is part of the puzzle, is trying to understand. I probably do need help, but I want to see if I can get it myself, because that's more satisfying to me than you know, looking up the answer or having someone feed it to me. I'm glad you're entertained, Lawful. I don't know if I've made any connections though, because there doesn't feel like there's a solid link. Like, this one even throws me for a loop because it's mentioning a dot and a line, which the only time I've ever really come across them was in the binary situation. So that immediately just makes me think binary. It makes me think, I think it was 0 and 1. So that makes me think that this is 0 and this is 1, but then this also is 0 because it's turned to the side. But then, what is this? Like, because if this is turned to the side and is that, then that means this, which this means that, like... It doesn't feel clear. And then, like, there's nothing else that I've really been given that's binary. So, like... And then the only other thing I could think is if dots and dashes make up this entire language, does that mean that this is 3 dashes, this is dash dot dash? But that would also make this dash dot dash. Or actually, no, what would that make this one? But it all depends on the orientation. Because, like, if that were a dash, is that dot dot and also dot dot? Is that 4 dots? Oh, Shadow, I don't mind being stumped for half an hour. Like I said, that's part of the fun of it. When I want a hint, I'll definitely ask for one. But right now, I don't need the frame of reference because I'm trying to understand the whole thing myself. Like, especially with the past 2 random ones. The 3D cube unwrapping one, where I was supposed to put those blocks in an unwrapped 3D cube. Like, that was very hardly satisfying for me because I didn't feel like I actually solved it. I just stumbled upon the answer. And I went... I don't know why, and if you guys weren't here to tell me, I never would have known. I would have been completely unsatisfied in that. And same with the binary one. I would have just been like, what did the dots and dashes mean? So knowing that it's binary is really helpful, maybe now, but then staring at it, it was like, I don't get it. All I can think to do is, you know, try and rotate, because that's what I've done for all the other nega cubes. Or anti-cubes, or whatever they're called. So... So if... That's all right, buddy. I'm not trying to be mean or hold it against you or anything like that. I don't want you to feel bad. I'm just trying to help you understand why I'm being very particular about this, in that I'm trying to understand and formulate it all myself. And yes, having help is nice, and I'm very glad that you guys are here to assist me. I just don't want the help right now because I'm trying to better understand it myself. Okay. So, if we have... Come on, stop it. Stop doing the... Gosh. Doesn't like me pressing and holding. Stupid Wacom tablet. That's it. I'm opening up Photoshop because I don't think it did it in Photoshop. Just do something random here. This way I can write out ideas. Welcome? No, I think it's Wacom. At least that's how I've always heard it. Okay, let's try this again. You gonna let me... Okay, that's... Give me this one. Oh my god. Okay, good. I can press and hold and it doesn't hate me. Okay, so if this equals dot and this equals dash and then this equals this, which equals dot, and this equals this, which equals what I'm assuming would be dot, dot, because it's two of these. If I'm even on the right frame of mind, which I don't know if I am, then this, this, feels like it would then be dash, dot, forgot to put a dot there, dash dot, but I don't know what the orientation exactly means unless it's dot, dot, and then there's the two lines, so it would be dash, dash, and then dot, 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 dot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that's 10. That's not a binary code. That wouldn't be anything. Unless then this also translates to right trigger, left, 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 right, right, left, 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 left. But I don't know. Where would I have to be to solve that one? If that's what it means. And again, I could be completely off base here. But like, that's the only thing I can really come up with that kind of makes sense. Is that the dot or the squares mean dots and the line or U's or dashes, and then when you see them represented like here in dots and lines, that they just straight up mean dots and dashes. Because that seems to be what this whole thing is based on, is a little bit of binary. But then that also begs the question of, what does this one mean? And what does this one mean? What do... So small. What do the backwards C and the N mean? My brush size. So then currently I know... Oh, I'm still on eraser. I wish I had a whiteboard to put behind my room. I would stand up and do it. I would have a full-on, you know, whiteboard with yarn and pins, you know, a corkboard situation going on. So there was that one thing, or the notes in the boiler room that tell me... Not what I wanted. That tell me these things. All mean this, 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 and this, which I know correlates to left, right trigger, up, right, jump, left trigger, and down. Oh, you have a tiny one at your desk? Oh, I don't want to use your school one. I've basically got a whiteboard right here. This is practically a whiteboard. But then according to some of these things from behind, some of these also mean different things based on their orientation. So like This is square, but that's what I also see over here. This is a line. Let's just pull up a white JPEG and use a dry erase marker on my monitor. I miss when I thought this game was simple. Eight-hour game, y'all. 8-hour game. If I solve it all tonight, I'll still beat it in under 20 hours. There it is. It was just slow. Nightbot had to wake up. Nightbot was furiously scribbling. I was looking at it too. I was like, why didn't that work? What's going on? Guys, I'm so out of it. I grabbed an actual pen and was sitting here like, why is my mouse not moving? What's going on? Nightbot's thinking. So, if I'm to believe what was in the boiler room, that this is true, that these shapes equate to these Tetris pieces. But again, what is the difference with the orientation? Why is this one up here, the right-facing L? I don't know. Ugh. Ah! Oh, nope, come back. Everything come back. I just literally minimized everything on my screen. Okay, I need some fact checking for my own mind. This is the information from the boiler room. So this information is true. Yes or no? Yeah, the secret window shortcuts nobody uses. I've never once had to shake a window to minimize everything else. Unclear. So in the boiler room were all the sticky notes with these symbols, and then these symbols on top of them. And these symbols I have come to know... Okay, put those aside. Alright, boiler room, not currently relevant. Boiler room information is not relevant. Okay. Is the binary information relevant? Binary is not relevant, so that can be tossed out the window. Looking at these things as dots and dashes, as zeros and ones is not correct. Is looking at this dot and this dash as left trigger and right trigger correct? No. Okay, so dots and dashes have no relevance, so there is no point in thinking that these shapes make up some weird binary amalgamation that is supposed to make sense. Binary out the window. So then what I need to figure out, the orientation of the symbol has a purpose. It changes something. But it doesn't look like it changes something. So does the orientation of the symbol change anything? The orientation of the symbol changes something. Does the orientation of the symbol change anything other than shape or space between the shapes? Irrelevant. Space between shapes is irrelevant. Am I missing something in between these two that the orientation is giving me? Because it goes from upward facing to right facing, and the only difference I'm seeing is that there is spacing between these symbols. Tiny Hat has some really good staying power. I think it's because my hair's gotten a little bit longer. Am I missing something in these two sets of symbols that when this one is rotated from upward facing to right facing, am I missing something in these two in comparing them that would help me? Because when I see this change to this, all I'm seeing is that these things, they're the exact same, they're just spaced. Hey, Gomez falling down. Cheese to you. How are you? These two have been waiting for you, Gomez. So you're telling me that there's more difference than these two simple things I'm about to state. There's another difference that I'm missing than this turning to the right and spaces appearing between the symbols. There is not another difference. So that, the space appearing, and then the orientation are the only relevant differences. Is the placement of the symbols relevant? Because I forgot to mention that in this one, it moves from up here to down here. Okay, placement of symbol is not relevant. Orientation of symbol is relevant. How is the mighty Gomez doing tonight? Do you guys smell the smoke? I mean you, Senor Cheesy Gomez. Gomez is a quiet and wonderful lurker. That's fair. Gomez, if you want to lurk, by all means, lurk. I will not bother you. I will not call upon the great and mighty Befezid Gomez. way! That sounds awesome! I'm naturally curious what games you're playing, because I also have a Switch, and I've only got a handful of games, but I want more games to play. And I don't know what games would be fun to pick up on the Switch, because there are a lot of games that I just want to buy on the PC instead of the Switch, but it would also kind of be nice to have some mobile games. Gomez, are you here? My rock, are you here? Cheese. I love it. I adore it. Oh, the classic ones. You know what? That's a good point. I also have those. I should probably check those out sometime. Okay. So my next quick question is, if the orientation of this matters, does that mean that this should translate to this? Because the thing that I'm looking at is I'm looking at the orientation of, hold on, I'm silly. I was looking at the wrong one, so it should be this. Did I flip one? Oh gosh darn it, I did flip one. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that one. That one for sure faces... Oh god, my brain hurts. This one for sure faces that way. And then this one would be like this. Right? Did I get that right? God, do you know what would be so much easier? If I used my brain. Ready for this? Ready for this? Sorry, lasso box? Thank you. You think I would be misled if you answer this question? Okay. So, where my mind is going is that the stuff around this symbol, or rather, this symbol always needs to face this way to the right. And so I'm orienting stuff around it. But I feel like that's probably wrong. It was just an idea I had. Oh, it's still... Okay, let's flip that back to... north. Nope. Almost had it. Oh, nope. Ah, there we go. Where's my brush? Wait, why am I looking at that one? Ugh. Ugh. I almost collapsed everything again. I'm kind of drawing the symbols wrong. Right, I know that they're squares. It's just it's a lot harder to try and like draw a square and then do this stuff. So like, you know, essentially that's what that one would be, is a square. I'm essentially drawing them without the square, except for this one. I don't understand this one. Don't understand why we just have equal signs. And then why we also have equal signs with squares. Because like we've got this one up here, which is equal sign in a square, but then we've got this one down here, which is equal sign without a square. I don't know. The soundtrack is an hour and 18 minutes, so 3 times, technically. Wow, Gomez, you watched all of the VODs. Thank you. You enjoy a good Fez playthrough. Hopefully this one has been good for you. That is my one hope and dream. Good. Good, I'm glad. Oh. Sometimes you just have to draw butts and hearts to make things click. Yeah, if I draw the butts in a hot tub, they'll be fine. Okay. Official fest. Wait, hold on. There we go. The official Fez. And ready for it? It's a butt wearing a fez. Lawful, you got it. It's right there for you. Okay. Perfect. That's what my mom used to call me. Fez butt. I was a very fezzy baby. Fellas, you want to give that lady a signal? Show up with a butt fez. Should have thought of that earlier. Butt fezzes will be the next big fashion trend. 100%. We've nailed it. We know fashion. So if this, and this, the orientation all mean different things. Even though it's the same code. Every good scientific journal needs some doodles. Hmm. Oh, I don't think I have the dual command set up. I'm sorry. Which drawing should I oh, right, I forgot. This doesn't go off screen. Which one of these should I focus on the most right now? I even forgot about this one. North Coast, which one of these should I be focusing on? Bottom left. So I should focus on this one. Everyone says bottom left. So for some reason, I need to focus on square, period, U, line, C, square, and L, double square. Okay. Should I be comparing this in conjunction with something else? Do I need to compare this to something? Yes, North Coast. Do I need to compare this to something? This by itself should be enough. Not really. I don't really need to compare it to something. Is this supposed to be like... This is a dot. This is flat. Like one-dimensional, second-dimensional. This is third-dimensional. And then this is fourth-dimensional. I didn't draw the arrow, so I'm just gonna do a big swoopy curly straw one right there. Looks like a butt. Like, is that what I'm supposed to be getting from it? Because that's kind of what it feels like, is that it's changing perspective. So it's going from, like, top down to, like, flat to second dimensional to, like, third dimensional. Is that what I'm seeing here? Is that like, first, second, and third dimension, and then I have no idea what that is. Is that nothing? Nil? Zero? Bye? Felicia? Felicia Day? I mean, we could be. I knew someone in high school named Felicia. She was cool. She had gorgeous blonde hair. It was like a lion's mane. She also had like really big blue eyes. Super tall too, like tall and stick thin. It was incredible. You don't meet too many like super tall, thin people, I feel like. I don't know. I don't even know what happened to her. No, I did not have a thing for Felicia. She was nice. Not my type, though. Good friend. Come to think of it, her siblings were super tall, too. All of them. It was incredible to see. Genetics at its finest, man. So, if it is a third, if it's talking about being 3D, you're here for this digression into my past. There's not much of a digression to it. Oh, feet are cramping from sitting on them, sitting cross-legged. North Coast. Am I right about it being like a third and a second and a first and a zero dimension? I feel like a teacher on a whiteboard. Yes. Very close. Does it have to do with the cube in my inventory? This cube. Yep, thank you. Oh no. This isn't Gomez. This is random piano. I don't know who that is. Oops. Let's hope I don't get copyright struck. Julia. Yeah, you are looking at a dancing notepad. I'm racking my brain over trying to solve Fez. So far, I have come across that I'm very close with this shape or something revolving around the third dimension. Also, hi, handsome. How you doing, Test? Because basically what I'm seeing is this is showing like almost an orthographic view. You're alive? Why wouldn't you be alive? Like this, so like this one seems like it's pointing at nothing. This one's looking at just a flat view. This one is like a frontal view, and this one's I don't know why I just drew a 3. This one is at like at an angle where you see the two planes or two worlds like shifting, like sliding apart from each other. You being alive is the only thing of note recently. Not good, not bad, just am. Well, I suppose that's better than being bad. I would definitely love to hear about zany adventures of Test and company. No adventures recently? That sucks. I don't understand how it all sticks together. Even if it's third dimension, what does that give for me on these 2D planes? Oh yeah, I forgot about Fat Chris. Yay! No drama-filled work. Now you can do your work in peace. Yes, Julia. Julia. Forever. I'm already kind of there. With it being third dimensional? Yeah, I don't want to try thinking about four-dimensional space. Just look at the brown classroom again. All right, so I'm looking at the brown classroom again. I'll throw this up for reference. Actually, real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but if you enjoy Fez music, I highly recommend the remix arrangements albums FZ Side F and FZ Side Z. Ooh, I will look at those. Okay. Is this important to this riddle? Because I know this was like the solution to that other puzzle. Is this important? Okay, I'm covering it. That's all I needed to know. Okay, so I'm looking at this. Hold on. I will get more notepad space. Do I need all of this or just like this much? Just this. Okay. Come on, Test. I know you got a big brain. Square 1 is top down. Turn square sideways. You got a smooth brain for puzzles and riddles? We should do some puzzles and riddles sometime. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun. God, after being beaten down by Fez, of course I want to look a little bit better, but I'm here to bring you up with me. Oh my god, I love Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. That's a game I want to buy. Oh, it's such a good game. I would love to play that game with you guys. So if it's in the third dimension, am I supposed to be... rotating the cube, spreads it apart. So I guess it's more like rotate it this way. Spreads it apart. So it has to deal with rotating the cube in some way, is giving me a different orientation. So it's giving me... I mean, that's what the whole game has been about, is just rotating the world, the cube, a certain way. Am I missing some, like, weird, obvious way to... rotate? All right, Eternal, you have a good night, buddy. Funny thing is, the name of the song is Progress. Like, I think... yeah, you guys can see it right there, Progress. Apparently we are. I mean, like, the whole game is based around a 2D platformer spinning, like being in a 3D world. It is inherently 3D, even though you only view it from one side, from 2D, right? There are puzzles that deal with your spatial awareness. But I feel like I am definitely stuck. Like, I get that this apparently must be, like, first dimension, second dimension, third dimension. What is the first dimension? First dimension. First dimension, as already noted, is what gives it length, the x-axis. So it's x-axis, y-axis, and then z-axis. We're now given depth. So this means depth. Is that giving me depth? Because that's what the Z dimension is depth. Browse. Browse? Because, I mean, that's basically like, you know, X, Y... Actually, it would be X and Y, and then you have... that going through it. X, Y, and Z. You left and came back, and we're pretty much still in the same spot. Actually, you know what? Even better yet, hold on, I got this. Blender, guys, you ready for this? I have a 3D freaking cube here. So you have your x-axis. Actually, let me look at it from above. We have our x-axis, our y-axis, and then our z-axis, which you can't really tell because this is an orthographic view. However, now you can tell because it's no longer orthographic. So this is the z-axis. This is the third dimension. This is the depth that I'm talking about here. So we have our up and down, our left and right, side to side, and then with the glitch, we got our depth. So here we have a second cube. And if I move this cube back, we now have depth. We can tell that there's one behind us, right? Right? When we change our perspective, having this over here and that down there, actually, even better yet, hold on. I can select both of these. Ready for this? Look, changing our perspective. Cubing in the deep, look at that. So they're both oriented on this exact same X and Y lines. They're moving the exact same distance, but because of now having depth, we can see a difference in where it is. So essentially, what I'm seeing is this, except it's in orthographic view, and so it looks a little bit more like that. What does that have to do with the cube? So this game is a 2D game, right? Right, Test? But it's 3D. I can stand on this desk, or I can stand behind this desk, because the game is 3D. So I feel like what this is telling me here is that I have to... something matters with depth. And it looks like the writing matters with depth. Understanding the writing matters with depth, because these symbols here represent certain inputs that I have. This one is up, this one is left, this one is right trigger, this one is jump, this one is left trigger, this one is right, this one is jump again, and then this one is down. So that is, hold on, I have it written down. Where did my sticky notes go? It's up, right, right trigger, jump, left trigger, right, jump, and down. And that code earlier gave me a cube. It gave me a very specific cube. It gave me an anti-cube. But to answer your question, what does that have to do with any of this? I have no idea. This apparently is the only context I need to figure out these. All of these. The bottom left one is apparently the context I need to understand these. And so in looking at this, it got me thinking. I was looking at how this develops. It's a line. You're seeing it from one perspective. You're seeing the line from one perspective here, and then you're turning it, and now you're seeing it from the profile, the side profile. and then you're turning it again, and now you're seeing it on another profile. Right? You're seeing it. So it's hold on. Let me get Blender up here again. Hold on. Because I can actually do this in 3D space. Ready? So, if we take a cube and elongate it, right? So from this perspective, the front perspective, all we see is a dot. But I don't know if I have a side profile view the way that I want it to be, so I don't. But when we rotate it another way, we can see the line. And then when we rotate it the next way, we're seeing the whole face. And then when we rotate it the next way, we're seeing the whole cube. That's the only way that I can make sense of this, and I don't even know if it's right. Oh, not that one. That is what this is trying to tell us. And that's what this is trying to tell us. But again, how that helps me, I'm not sure. I don't understand how that helps me see this. I don't understand how that helps me see this. And I don't understand how that helps me see this. Which makes me feel like it's wrong. Yeah, I don't get how it helps with the puzzles either, but that's the closest that I've come to understanding whatever this is, and I was told this put it into perspective for Julia. So I'm looking at this trying to better understand what it means, and the only difference is that this flips to this, and then that somehow turns into this, and like that orientation matters, but I don't get how that orientation matters, because like this one here is up. That is still up, and that actually shows it as the orientation is up. So it's like everything's on its side, but I don't... I don't get it, and I feel like I'm missing something. So I don't know if Julia or Gomez are able to give me a very slight hint to try and push me in the right direction. But that's where I feel like I'm at right now, is I don't see the correlation. It feels very abstract to my mind. All right, Julia's got it. ATJ. Only if I North Coast. I'm at this point where I'm thinking about this mint chocolate cookie that's in the fridge, and I really want to eat it. Cookie break sounds good. I'm thinking extremely abstractly, and I'm also thinking that the dimensional stuff is supposed to teach me about other things, and my assumptions are wrong. I'll be honest, I don't think that's really helped me put anything into perspective. So in the bottom left picture, what's on the bottom teaches you about what's on top. You're trying to learn what those symbols mean, the rest just points you there. So it's not the top one means the bottom, it's the bottom one means the top? I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm trying to learn here. I don't know what any of this teaches me. It's had, as far as I can tell, no application to anything I've done so far. You're trying to learn how to read these symbols, and I know what they are. You're looking at my murder board, Matt. Hi, Matt. Pull up my notepad. Notepad. I can hear Julia's keyboard going at 130 words per minute. Julia, slow down, you're gonna break it. Oh, you're bringing Matt up to speed, gotcha. Darn it. What is the Q for? It's for numbers. So are you telling me that these mean 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3? Or 1, 2, 3, and 4? So it's supposed to be first, second, third, and fourth dimension? Is fourth, because what is the fourth dimension? What is the fourth dimension? So it's 0, 1, 2, and 3. So if that's 0, 1, 2, and 3... Yes, it's 42. It's always 42. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Squid people. 42. I don't get it. If this is 0 and this is 1 and this is 2, why is this 3? Why does flipping this make it 2? Why don't we flip it again and that one be 3? What does this have to do with it? Why is... God, it's like algebra. I freaking hate algebra. Solve for X. Even Tess got it before I did. Well, it's like... Nope, I don't want you full screen. Does that mean that this is 4? Is this the logic that I'm supposed to be following? Is that rotating it by 1 makes it 4? But that feels wrong. I don't feel like the other walls do give me more info. Like, so if this is 3, what is this one? I don't know what this one is. or if this is 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and then 2x, x, and I don't know what these are either. This Wordle is really hard. Like, I don't know what any of that means. And then, like, if I look up here at this thing... So, if we have... That would mean that this is 1... Oh, hold on. Let me give myself some more room. That would mean that we have 1. Question... Well, no. That should be a question mark. Question mark. 3, 0, and another question mark. Alright, Gina, thanks for stopping by. You have a wonderful night. I mean, like, am I supposed to be sitting here looking at the empty space on some of these? Thank you. Thank you, Gina. I will need all the luck in the world. Because, I mean... Then... Then, like, this one here would be 3, that one would be 4, because that's what that looks like. I mean, they're somewhat rhetorical, but it's like, I don't... To you, they're just individual squares with lines in them? Oh, so you're not seeing the white space shape like I am here. You're seeing a square with just a line in it like that. Well, it's just, it's one of those confusing things because then, like, when I look at this isn't a square. These are just the symbols written. So, like, instead of seeing this, I'm seeing this. Thank you, Matt, for banning not figuring out the puzzles. I will do my best. All right, Tess, you have a good night, too. Just not getting it. I feel like there's just way too much assumption. Too much assuming of what one means. Well, for instance, I'm assuming that from left to right, it's 0, 1, 2, 3. I have no reason to believe it's truly 0, 1, 2, 3. I'm just assuming it's 0, 1, 2, 3. And then supposedly, based off of that, I should be able to figure everything else out. But I don't get why 3 would be 3, or I'm sorry, 2 would be 2, or 3 would be 3. To me, there's no logical explanation as to why 2 is 2 and 3 is 3. It almost feels more like it should be... I mean, especially when you've got the number cube. Because, like, the number cube isn't 1 through 6. Is it 0 through 5? But that wouldn't make sense, because then that doesn't correlate with what I was just told, that those bottom pictures are 0, 1, 2, and 3. Because turning the one that represents 1 on its side is what represents 2. So somehow they're able to make up their entire alphanumeric system off of 6 symbols, all based on their rotations. So the 0 has no other possible rotations than what it is, which is why I assume it would be 0. 1 should be, in my mind, 1 through 4, because you've got 1, 2, 3, and then 4, depending on its rotation. Up, right, down, and left. But it doesn't. Rotating it once to the right makes it 2, and then 3, if we're assuming these truly are 0 through 3, then 3 is that L shape. And so it almost feels... Gosh darn it. Can't grab the bar. It almost feels like if this is 0, and this is 1, and this is 2, and this is 3, then this should be 4. And then a different symbol coming after it would be 5. If it follows this. If it's even some sort of pattern. But I don't know if that would be... this one, or this one, or this one. Because this one being 3 doesn't make sense if this one is 2. Unless it's supposed to be this one is 5 and then this one ends up being 6. And then what would it be? This one is 7. And so this one is 8. And then this one would be 9. Because then theoretically, no matter which way you look at it, much similar to 0, that's all you could see. So then you would have to make up, like, to make 10, it would have to be this, and then this, and that would be 1 and 0. But then that really begs the question, what does that end up being? And that's what doesn't make sense to me, is that they seem to arbitrarily rotate these things without it making any sense. And I'd say maybe it's not that, and maybe instead it's rotating the other way. It's going this way. and this would be 4. But then we have these symbols right over here where it explicitly shows this. Oh, but if we're looking at that sideways, then it would go back and forth. But then again, do we not have... Yeah, we have this one, which goes in 3 directions. We have that one going that way, and that way. 4 directions, actually, and this way. So that means something, too, but I don't know what those mean. Because it doesn't feel like it actually tells me. All right, Julia, North Coast, which one tells me? Is it the other 3 combined are supposed to fill in the blanks? Top right tells me. So top right and bottom left are the ones that are supposed to be giving me this information. So you were saying that top right is gonna... Oh, that's not what I wanted. So you said bottom left tells me 0, 1, 2, and 3. Top right is supposed to tell me what the next orientations mean. Then I'm not sure what it's supposed to be telling me. But top right is the next step to understanding. Yes, North Coast is the safe word. Matt, you're on East Coast time. Matt, you're not in Washington anymore? Matt, did you move? Oh, he's in Ohio. When did you get to Ohio? I mean, go get some sleep, and I appreciate you stopping by, but when did you get to Ohio? Oh, today. Good golly gosh, Matt. Look at you traveling all around. Well, the only thing that I feel I'm still assuming is this bunch right here, meaning that. MX East time. MX East West. Or Northeast? Yeah, MX Northeast. That's what it should be. Yep, MX East West. Perfect. Nailed it. That's his new name. I expect it to be changed. All right. Am I needing to keep in mind the fact that they write down? Like, when I'm looking at these, should I be thinking of them more like this? Okay. So I have this one. And I don't know what this means. I do know what the top symbol is, supposedly. Supposedly, the top symbol is a 3. Am I supposed to believe that then this is 4 and this is 5? Am I counting up? Am I adding? Is it saying 3 equals this? So 3 equal, so that's 3, so this is also 3? But then that doesn't make sense for the next one, which is like this equals this. Like, no duh, this equals this. These would be the same. So all I know is that apparently this one equals 3. But I don't know what that means or what that means. Unless it really is equals, and so this equals 3, and so 3 equals 3. But why would they have 2 different symbols for 3? Like... Yes, confer amongst yourselves. While you do that, I will draw more hills with fezzes on them. These 2 fezzes are on a date. Thank you for the follow, MX East West. Oh, perfect. This one's gonna be a pointy hill. Again with a fez. Boink. Oh yeah, without a doubt that's gotta be lawful. It's not even capitalized like Matt would have it. And you know what this is gonna turn into? This is gonna become a kitty. He's a little wall-eyed, but that's okay. His name is Barry. Okay, we are back. You're doing great. You're right, I am doing great. I just drew a cat. It's the sickest cat I've ever seen. No, seriously, he looks a little sick. Maybe we should take him to the vet. Thank you, Julia. Please hang it up on your fridge. If you don't, I'll know that you truly do not love me. So, what is the consensus? It'll be this year's Christmas card. Perfect. Barry deserves nothing but the best. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. I don't know who to trust anymore. Because I don't get it. I don't see the correlation. Hey, we're team everyone here. I don't see the correlation between these four and then this one here. It does not make sense. So I'm gonna have to, I have to ask for another nudge. What in the North Coast am I missing? I sure... Don't treat them as rotations or orientation, treat them as separate symbols. So then all I know of this one is that it would be 1, 2, and then something. And then this one would be 2 and something. And also something, because I'm not sure what this other symbol means. I've decided this equals squid. I'm running out of room. I've done it. I've cracked the case. It was the squid. Squid was the answer the whole time. 3 pillars, 3 tentacles. I have cracked this case. That looks like a butt. So the only way that I can see 3 relating to 1 and 2 is that it's basically just taking both those symbols and putting it in a square. So 1 and 2 together are 3. Laura's just here being cozy. But that's just it. It doesn't feel like I have enough information. Does that mean, like, this? So if this is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3, does that make this 4? This 5, and then this 6? So basically what I'm seeing from the bottom right is first pillar is this, this, and this equal this, because I'm basically... This might be easier if I just draw a big square. I'm basically doing that. All of them put together make that shape. I know this is 1 and this is 2, but I still don't know what this is. All I know is that I'm putting shapes on each other. And same with this one, and this one, because when they all overlap, it ends up being, you have that one, you have that one. Oh no, I'm sorry. I did that one, and then that, like that. And it's saying this equals this. So this equal... Gosh darn it. No, that's not what I wanted. equals 3. So if you're telling me this equals this, which is 3 equals 3, and then it's saying n equals n, or whatever, which is, again, 3 equals 3. So you're telling me 1 and 2 plus something equals something, but then also 2 and 3 plus something equals something. Oh boy, it is real big puzzle hours, Creed. How you doing, buddy? I am melting. My brain is dying. What kind of board games were you playing? Unearth, a dice game. I do like dice games. Okay. So, Creed, what we have is this is 0. This is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. Okay? Now, if you note, 1 and 2 is 3. Did you catch that? 1 and 2 is 3. So, we're looking at that's the bottom left. Now we're looking at the top right, which is apparently the next section of information. So what it's telling us is 3 equals... Sorry, I keep drawing them... I keep drawing them as the symbol looks instead of as a symbol in a box. Hey, Yeet Master, how are you doing? So, 3 equals whatever this is. But whatever this is, also... No, that's a 1. Equals itself. This doesn't necessarily mean 4. It just means that it equals itself. So then we look at this stuff down here. And we have... We have 1... 2, then we have a new one, which is part of 3 and something else. And that equals this. So half of this is 3, but there's another half that I don't know what it is yet. I'm running out of space. Nope. Okay, so I'm just going to pick back up here. We've got the fundamentals. So we're going to start up here. So, we know that this and this equal this. We don't know what either this or this are, but we know that this happens to have 3. So we know it's 1, 2, 3, plus something else. So, looking at the other one, we know it's this, which equals 2. And this, which equals 3. And this, which also equals this one, which we don't know yet. And we don't yet know what this is. So we look at the last one, and we have this, which equals 3. We have this, which we don't know what it equals. And we have this, which we still don't know what it equals. And all of these equal the same. Oh, you're right. The first one's not 3. Thank you for catching that. One sec. Just, No, I'm sorry. This one... it's because I wrote it wrong. What I wrote is 3, but I wrote it wrong. That's my bad. The top one, we do know what it is. The top one is 1. Top one is 1. Oh, Creed 100% is going to get this before me because he's a super smart engineer. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Let's zoom out a little bit. So, by looking at how these work, I know this one is 3 and something. I know this one is 1 and something. And I know this one is also 1 and something. It's this thing. So if I figure out what this one is, then I can figure out what all of these are. So I guess what I need to do is, let's say we assume this is 4. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, would this be 9? We'll just say that's 4. So tentatively that's 9. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if it were 4, this one would be 10, and then they would not all be the same. So this one can't be 4. Oh, it is 10? Gosh darn it, it is 10. So we'll say that one is 4. 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it is 4. So this one is 4. So these do equal 8. Or 10. Don't mind me, my brain is dying. So we have equals 1 equals 2 equals 3 and equals 4. Which, because Shadow sees it slightly different, so I understand brains work slightly different. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, the only reason why the second way makes sense to me, or is clearer, is because you are overlaying all of these to make the other numbers. So that's why this equals 3, which means this one equals 5. This one is 7. And oh, I already did this one. This one's 5 as well. Barry is pulling the weight down there with his 2 fezzes. He's double fezzing. So, if we... Here we go. 10's good enough. Ah, my hand is cramping. So, we've got... I'm still on the eraser. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're right, it is 10. I was just counting up. My brain's dying, remember? But you're right, 5 could also be... that one. Because that's 2 and 3. And 6 could be 1, 2, and 3. And 7 could also be that one, because that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Either way, I'm keeping that as a reference. You're adding 3 hours to my playthrough time? Why are you adding 3 hours to my playthrough time? Three equals 4, remember? Oh, sitting paused. I see. I don't think I could solve this one yet. So let's try... the black obelisk. I don't know if I can solve this one yet. Because these are all letters. What we really need is a cookie. You know what? I'm going back to the bell. Oh yeah, thank you. I just got so enraptured into the music that I completely forgot that I was playing separate music. So... this is... 1. Ten. 3. And 6. And I can't do that tree one yet. Because that one is the 32 cube door. You know what, Gomez? I am taking that as a major compliment. Thank you. You used internet to figure that one out? Oh. Okay. So I feel like... nope, that's the wrong one. I do feel better. I do feel pretty good about finally understanding how the numbers work. What do the numbers mean, Mason? Although I feel like words are an entirely different beast now. because Julia, you are a super smart cookie. Yeah, the hardest part was really just figuring out what it was trying to tell me with all those numbers. Okay. So I have... up, right trigger. Hold on, so it should be... let me write these down. So it should be up, because that's number 1. Right trigger is 2. Left is 3. Am I missing 4? There's 4. Okay, 4 is jump. Five is right. Six is left trigger. And 7. So up, right trigger, left, jump, right, left trigger, down. No? Did I get one wrong? Wait, what's that one? That one's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's an 8th. Where did I put that one? Is there another right trigger? There was another right trigger. Okay. I looked at it and I just didn't comprehend the, that I needed to do it. Yeah, I know. I stared right at it and I was like, oh, I need to write that one down. And then I didn't. And then I did not. Okay, so now I need to go all the way over there. Gomez falls down. We've come full circle. Okay, it's 10:05. I should be stopping soon, but I won't be. Because... we're going here. At this rate, I'm going to be up when my print finishes. For the impending, what are you guys doing on Saturday? Yeah, fortunately for you all, I'm gonna be out of town. I've got a wedding to go to. The wedding, you mean? Not the being out of town? Oh, come on. I know you're excited that I'm gonna be out of town. There it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So number 1 is... number 2... number 3... and number 4. Oh my god, where am I? Oh, I could just swim. What are you looking at there, Dot? I can feel it. I can feel the cosmos. Nothing like bathing in weird blood. How, there we go. Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? You have found an ancient artifact. Unbelievable. So, the legends were true. They did come here. Julia, how many cubes am I missing from that clock puzzle? Is it 3? Are those the 3 that I'm missing? All right. Yeah, that stupid clock. That one, I feel like that one's the worst puzzle of it all. Like you said, I'll probably have to do that one behind the scenes. More than the binary, you think the clock is conceptually cool, just irritating to actually get the cubes from. It's a really cool concept, but it should have been a concept that you could have accomplished in one day. In my opinion. Oh, I didn't realize that they ported Fez over to mobile. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, how are you supposed to scan those QR codes? Just never beat the game. Easy. Your other phone, obviously. So... of the remaining places we have the clock tower, which I will probably do off stream and adjust my... Let's see where the clock is now. Yeah, we could go check out the clock. Which one's the clock? Is it this one? The clock just feels really bad. Like, how am I supposed to know when exactly... Am I at the right one? No. It's not that one, it's not that one. It's this one. But yeah, the clock feels bad because the whole gimmick to it is come back at a certain time. What time? What day? Not a clue. Oh, did we really? Dang. No, this one's probably like the hour clock or something. Because what was it? It was minute, hour, day, and week. Because I thought the minute one was like... Yeah, because I got the minute one. So they're all separate, Creed, but basically... like every minute one of them would rotate around, and I got that one. So then it's every hour it'll rotate around. So I have to come at a specific hour, which leads me to believe that it's maybe 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock Pacific. And then one, I think Julia said, is every day. Oh, it's every hour on the hour? Yeah, real time. Real time. If it's on the hour every hour, then yeah, we just missed the hour one because it's 10:16. So, depending on which one this one is, this one's coming up soon, and this one we missed already. Aerois! Hey, Heather. You know, I was going to raid you because I was just about to finish up. But you beat me to it this time, and it's so good to see you. Welcome, sincerely. Is it Mime or Mimey? But hi, it's good to see you. Hey, Chai. Welcome, everyone. Oh my god, I can't wait for Aerois to play it. She is going to rip her hair out. Then maybe this one's the hour one. Aerois, this entire 3.5 hour stream has literally been about 3 hours and 20 minutes of me sitting here trying to figure like one code out. Well, Shadow, I think she means it's always consistent. It's always on the same exact time. But yeah, and I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm chat screening for you. But I did figure out the code. It took me a while. I drew. Hold on. Let me see. I drew some very important things, and I'm just making sure to zoom in on it real quick, so that way I can show you the very important things that I drew. Hold on. Oh, of course it's Barry. Of course it's Barry. I drew Barry. He's a cat. He's keeping us company. And butt fezzes. Barry is wearing 2 fezzes on his ears, and he's standing next to a butt covered in fezzes. So this is Barry. He's very tired and very confused. Oh. Oh, boy. But yeah, that one puzzle, I feel like I actually did figure that one out. I mean, Julia and Shadow and Gomez and Lawful definitely nudged me a little bit. They helped direct my attention exactly where I needed to be, just because there's so much information. They were quite clutch at not spoiling what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, I've got Aerois 100%. Bring a notepad. If you have the capability, open up Photoshop or GIMP or Krita or any drawing program, so that way you can share the screen so people can look at your thought process. It will save you so much time. Yeah, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I did. I opened up Photoshop here so that way I could draw the delightful Barry. Because we love Barry. Oh, I missed his heart. Here we go. Barry. Oh. Oh, that's right. Arrowist does have a second camera set up. I did manage to acquire a second webcam, so now I just need a proper way to hover that over my desk, and I could start doing like mini painting streams or something. You just use your phone as a second camera? Oh, that's smart. What do you use to mount it? Do you have like the Elgato mount, or do you have like a second boom arm that just like drapes over? I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Barry is going to live on forever in a screenshot. Perfect. It's just a cheap little mount from Amazon. The hub's got it so he could play Magic the Gathering with friends. Oh, that's super clever. All right, have a good night, Shadow. Thanks for sticking it out with me. I know this was very interesting. Yes, please get the link and message it to me. I'm so curious what it is and how it'll work, because I would love to do like chill mini painting streams, and granted it's just a 1080p webcam, you know, maybe it'll do some better work than not. But that also means I should probably order those key lights soon. Yeah, that's the word. Interesting. Barry is very important to this world's lore. It all falls apart without him. Without Barry, I would have no rock to stand on. I'm glad you stopped by too. Thank you for stopping by, Creed. You have a wonderful night, my dude. I love you greatly. It's good to talk to you again. Lord Heaven Almighty. Yes, pin Barry. Barry deserves to live in fame. VIP badge for Barry? Oh yes, 100%. 100% he gets a VIP badge. All right, let's see. Who is streaming what right now? Oh. Barry is exalted with Margot. I'm gonna have to get someone to draw a frazzled Barry now for an emote. Incredible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this will be a good point to end the stream. We made a lot of progress. We have only 4 rooms, I think, left to solve. 5 if you count the clock. But unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait until Monday? Yeah, I think Monday, because I'm gonna be gone all weekend. Got that wedding to go to. We're leaving Friday afternoon, and we won't be back until Sunday sometime. So probably Monday, because I'll want some time to recuperate. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's, I think, Lauren's cousin or something like that is getting married. Ugh. So we're traveling a couple hours out into the middle of nowhere in the country, and we're gonna have a good time. Thank you, Lawful. I feel very accomplished, and my brain hurts, and I am ready to go to sleep. But I can't go to sleep yet because I have to brush my teeth and floss, because dental hygiene is important. Dental hygiene is very important. Lawful, I will eat that cookie tomorrow because I deserve it. But I'm also trying not to eat super before bed, because that's not good. Yes, floss. Everybody floss tonight. Real quick, though, I do want to raid someone. So the question is, do we want to raid Minecraft, Phasmophobia, a podcast, or Among Us? Have a good night, Heather. Thank you so much for the raid, and thank you for stopping by. It was really good to see you. You don't care? Who am I feeling tonight? Let's raid Germ. Germ is playing some Among Us, but he is a good dude. He's a fun dude. Wait. No message? Raid? This one? No, I don't have a command for that. I should probably make that command though, shouldn't I? I'll throw that on my to-do list. But yeah, we are going to raid. Wait, did he stop streaming? All right, he literally just stopped streaming. Okay, so Pinky? Pinky's still streaming. All right, we're gonna raid Pinky. We're gonna raid Pinky. I checked first. I made sure to check first. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. This was a blast. I love that you guys stuck around and helped me out and were so patient and courteous and all that. Gomez, it was such a delight to see you and chat with you. Everyone, I love you so much. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind to each other. Stay hydrated. And as always, cheese. I'll see you all in the next adventure.